How are you doing, my man?
I'm doing well. How about yourself,
I'm
man?
doing
I
really,
appreciate you taking your time
dude, of
getting me on
course.
here, man. Really do.
Absolutely. Is it so? I don't know if you know about this. I went and had a conversation with Eddie from Verdure, and I actually
Okay,
got to
yeah, I
have a
seen
chance.
that.
Yeah, yeah, it was awesome. We got to chat for like almost an hour just about everything that he kind of his,
Hmm.
his his process and my goal with like reaching out in general has just been draw more attention to small, not necessarily smaller brands, but micro brands and brands that are just kind of getting
Microbrand.
out there and kind of building an audience because that's what I'm doing. So I feel like
Right.
it's a perfect opportunity for us to
Absolutely.
work together. It's just fun. So I think it's really fun to talk about your journey and how I kind of wanted to. I'm trying to kind of format it a little bit more organized.
Hmm.
So I want to start out talking about where you got into watches. When you were younger, what was your
Okay.
inspirations? What kind of pieces were you drawn to? What were your
Hmm.
inspirations when it comes to watchmaking? Like I want to know these things.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So like just even like being young, like the first watch I remember having was I think it was a Casio with a NATO strap.
Yep.
Like I remember my biological father, he passed away when I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
but I still had that watch, and I just was like drawn to it, like all the possibilities, like being able
Absolutely.
to change the strap and just wear it a different way, like, and I kind of fell in love with it since then.
Yep.
And I was about 7 or 8 years old, and
Okay.
just from there, anytime I came across a watch, I always found interest in it.
We're talking about Tomlin here, obviously.
Uh,
You're Shakeem, the founder of
Shakeem
Tomlin,
Tomlin.
Shakeem
Yeah,
Tomlin, the man behind the business. You've just recently in
yeah,
2025 came out with your first line, right?
yeah. So we just launched in April of this year,
Mm-hmm.
2025, and we do have one line out, the Celestial Calendar,
Yeah,
and they
it looks
come in four
awesome.
different variations of
Yeah,
it.
tell me about the variations.
So we have four different variations. I'm gonna start with my personal favorite one,
Yeah.
the one that everybody try to say they don't have a favorite watch, but I do. My personal
Yeah.
favorite one is the rose gold one with the olive dial. To
Mm-hmm.
me, that's my personal favorite
One
one.
thousand
The one
percent.
I probably wear the most is the gunmetal with the black dial. I actually have it on right now.
Dude, yeah.
The gunmetal with the black dial, I think it's more practical, so
Mm-hmm.
I get more wear out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the stainless with a midnight blue dial. And my wife, she's so proud of the one that she designed. It's a gold one with a pearl dial. And
That's
all the
awesome.
dials, they have like a sunburst effect.
Mm-hmm.
So, it creates some texture without being overbearing because,
Yeah.
it's a lot going on with the watch. I have a full calendar and the moon phase on it.
One hundred
So
percent.
I didn't want too much texture to draw away from the complications, but I think I pretty much nailed it with the sunburst dial.
Mm-hmm. I love your dial design. I love the shape of your watch is obviously inspired by other designs that we've
So,
seen, but like tell me
right.
more about that.
So to me, Joe Genta, like
Mm-hmm.
to me, he's like my favorite watch designer.
Yep.
So I definitely draw some inspiration from some of his work.
Of
Like
course.
even if you look at the strap, you will see some of his inspiration on the strap of the watch,
Mm-hmm.
and of course the semi-octagonal shape.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, okay. I'm gonna be honest. When I noticed personally, it always
Hmm.
rubs me the wrong way when someone doesn't line up the screws. If that makes sense,
Oh
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Uh huh.
around and your screws. I was zooming in on the picture. I'm like,
Right.
clean. It looks so good. Yeah.
So that's one of my things. I noticed like a few big brands that had screws on the watch, but didn't line them up, and then I
Yeah.
found out that it was done purposely.
Right.
However, to me, my OCD, it just wouldn't have worked that way for
There's
me.
there's no reason why you can't line them up. I really never understood
Right.
that. So how long would you say that it took you to develop
So,
and design that watch? Because I don't know what you were doing before this, but
as far as design, it took me about the idea came in 2020. So quick story, a little backstory. My wife and I, we
yeah.
have another business. At the end of the year, every year we have like this ritual. Some would say like at the end of the year we'll be able to make a purchase, a guilt-free purchase. So
Yep.
that's the whole idea. Like
Yeah.
I don't question her about how much it costs, or like I don't have any resentment towards it,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
vice versa.
I'm gonna have to
So
enforce that in my relationship. That's a really good idea.
2020, we had a pretty good year.
Mm-hmm.
We That's when we launched our business. We both were still working our day jobs at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So we had, it was a pretty good year. So I was deciding I was going to buy a watch.
Right.
Um, but if you remember 2020, 2021, the watch market was all out of whack. I don't know if you're familiar
Right.
with it.
At the time, I wasn't a big purchaser. I was, but I
Gotcha.
was definitely looking,
Me
and
either.
I saw
Me
a
either.
little
I was
bit.
trying to
Yeah,
get into it,
100%.
but I just couldn't sit with the idea of spending that much money on something, especially
Yeah.
that wasn't the market value. That was just the markup on the watch. So
Right.
I brought the idea across to my wife, like, hey, what if I design my own watch? And she
I
was like,
love
go
that.
ahead, go for it. So I'm like, first it was going to be something just for me,
Mm-hmm.
like I
Mm-hmm.
pretty much like a one of one.
Yeah.
And then when my father, he seen it and he was saying, hey, where's mine? So I'm like, okay,
I guess
I got you.
I'm making a batch.
Right. So I still didn't make a batch. He just got another variation of that watch.
Yep.
When I say my dad, I'm speaking of my stepfather,
Mm-hmm,
but he
mm-hmm.
raised me. So he ended up he got that watch. So my friends, they was like, yo, this is like really nice. You should think about, going further into it. Knowing back in my mind, I was already there, like
Already
coming up
like
with crazy designs and
10
stuff.
steps
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah, 100%.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So from there, it just took off on a thing of its own.
100%.
So
So in 2020 is when you kind of spawned the idea, when you actually started taking it seriously, and being like, oh, I'm gonna do this. That was about 2020. So you'd say it took a few years here and there of just being
Right.
excited about
And
the idea and building up that that confidence about
So-
what you're gonna bring to market and stuff.
And it was something like, I won't say I didn't take it serious, but
No, I
like we had
understand.
other things going on.
Yeah,
I'm a
of
father,
course,
I'm
of
a
course.
husband.
Absolutely.
We was working at the time. We had another business.
Yeah.
So it was something that I would pretty much, like keeping in my notes in my phone.
Yeah.
Then ChatGPT came out around that time. So I was starting to just feed it crazy prompts and like
I'm
I
dead.
had no idea where to start. So that kind of got me on the right path for like where to start and stuff.
I'm a big computer guy, but editing is just completely out of my ballpark. And I am learning so much from just, what's the shortcut for this? Please just tell me really quick. And it's saving me hours. And it's like, I don't know. It's a game changer. It really is, especially for small businesses. Like it's kind of crazy,
Right. And as I always tell people, it don't give you the direct direction, but it gives you like some form of direction. Like, okay, maybe I should start looking here.
I look at it as a
I
tool.
kind of use it as a guide, and then from there I kind of
exactly. It's a tool. I think it is. It's kind of like an oven. Right now, you're selling out of your website, and you're doing the watch fair thing, correct?
So correct. So I do sell off my website and the watch fair, and also we have like a showroom, an appointment only showroom in Pottstown, PA.
Hell yeah!
Right outside of Philly.
I see. That's awesome. That's a really special experience.
Exactly. So, and I kind of keep it appointment only.
Sure.
Because the traffic isn't just there to have it, like just to stay open and hoping somebody come in.
It doesn't make
right
a lot
now,
of sense. Yeah.
Right. Not right now. So it's appointment only. It's 311 East Side Street, Pottstown, PA. 19464. So if anybody in the area, feel free to shoot me an email or a DM. We can set up an appointment.
Absolutely.
We can make it happen.
That's a perfect plug. I love that. Are you still doing your other businesses?
Yes. So my wife and I, we are still running our other business.
Awesome. Do you mind if I ask what it is?
No, it's all good. So we have a natural hair care business.
Oh, great.
Yes, it's natural.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
That's really cool. I mean, as a curly hair haver,
we have something for you.
That's what I'm saying.
Wife, when she see this video, she's going to see the picture. She's going to be recommending products to me. Like, hey, if he ever asks for products, make sure he get this. I'm pretty sure she's going to see the leave-in conditioner.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, if I knew she was a hair care expert, I would have made sure I looked perfect. But it is what it is. So, excuse me, that got me. Philadelphia Watch Fair. You just did that one. What other watch shows have you had the pleasure of taking part in, or was that your first one?
That was actually my second one.
Nice.
Another one I did was Philadelphia Watch Expo, I believe was the name.
Yeah.
And that went pretty well. Man, it's beautiful. Like, it's different from an online purchase. You get in front of like a bunch of watch enthusiasts, and they get to like pick up your watch and really get a feel for it.
Makes a huge difference.
And make a purchase right in front of you.
Absolutely.
Man, it's like a feeling like no other. I can't even compare it to anything.
Absolutely. I mean, being face to face, like, you're obviously a personable guy. You obviously like to talk to people, and you try to make. I mean, even setting up the scene behind you to make it more visually appealing, like that.
Right.
There's a level of thought there, So, I'm sure that the watch shows you do very well. I'm sure you do very well there, and I hope that You get loads of people coming by. It's also a really approachable price point. I mean, I know a lot of people look down on quartz movement watches, but I think that also when you really think about starting a watch company, I was having this conversation, like I said, with Eddie. There's only it doesn't really make a lot of financial sense unless you're one of these bigger companies to go in on a potentially automatic movement or something more mechanical, because your failure rate, first of all, things are going to come back. You're going to get RMAs, you're going to get returns, you're going to get stuff that you need to repair that you may not necessarily qualified, but it's just more work on your plate.
It could be overwhelming.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was done with design. Because like going into it, like me appreciating watches, I understand a lot of people prefer automatic movements. But like you said, I'm a micro brand. This is my debut collection.
Exactly.
So I decided to go with quartz because I definitely wanted to make sure that it's something reliable. I didn't want to have to really deal with returns,
or
just starting out.
Also, depending on your customer base too. Like I was doing, I actually just recently did a piece on Royal Oaks from the 90s. And there was actually an AP representative who said specifically, people who have nice watches don't want to fiddle with them. It was in. I'm paraphrasing. This was in 90s speak, but that was what he said, because it was a baguette diamond, fully. You know what I mean? No one wants to just every day. Not no one, but it is part of the relationship with the watch. I totally understand that. Not harshing anyone's vibe on that. However, understanding that for consumers of certain things just doesn't make sense, and that's totally okay too. It's a beautiful watch, and I cannot wait to see one of these on my wrist. I'm so excited. I think also just being approachable is a really big deal, and it's so, there's so much exclusivity in the watch game. To be honest, I've been trying to pull myself away from consuming as much content as I do putting the time in to produce it, because I notice
that's a good one.
I notice so much of my time is wasted just thinking about what other people are doing, and it's so wasteful. Like
it's definitely a rabbit hole. It's all over. You can't escape it.
Exactly. And then I'll watch a video about TikTok growth, and then all of a sudden I'm getting 10 more videos about TikTok growth, and I think that I'm learning, but I'm really just filling my head with someone else's thoughts, if that makes sense. Like I've been trying to readjust the way that I think about that. But you've been doing the social media thing though. I noticed you guys are on TikTok, right?
I'm not on TikTok.
You should be.
I actually need to get on TikTok.
I would recommend it.
And she always tell me, right there, you should be on TikTok. You should be on TikTok.
A, you should be on TikTok. B, you should be selling on TikTok Shop.
Right.
You would do very, very well on TikTok Shop, because a huge portion of like what's on TikTok is expensive watch alternatives. People are looking for reliable, high quality alternatives to higher end timepieces, because get some sales. Yeah, like the people are already looking for it. You know what I mean? And your design is it's good. It's sleek. It's crisp. Like from the photos that I've seen, they look fantastic. It really does look awesome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I love the gunmetal and the black, dude. That's an everyday watch.
Just tell people that's the one I wear the most, because it's so practical.
You
can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can wear it like at any occasion.
It's perfect. It's great.
Thank you.
So, looking forward with Tomlin, where's your head at with that? Because I know you're obviously, it sounds like you're dedicating a lot more time and passion and thought into this, especially recently. So like, where's your head at with that?
So as far as Tomlin Co, I'm thinking, finish up like some different colorways with this design. Moon phase is getting, right now at this moment in time, moon phase is getting like a lot of buzz right now. So I kind of want to spread the colorways a little bit before I move on to like a completely different design.
Most definitely.
There are some elements in this design that I definitely want to bring over to like maybe a more simplistic design, maybe.
Okay.
And some special limited editions.
I was gonna say you could do something really cool, like some really cool colors on that dial. Like it would look. I'm gonna say right now, I'm a big purple guy, so purple. I don't think we see enough of that in the watch game.
That's our brand colors for our other business.
There you go. I'm just saying, it's the color of royalty, man. It's the color of royalty. People know it. People recognize it, man. I'm telling you right now. It's great. So you are on Instagram. You guys are on, not yet TikTok, but you will be.
I need to get
And
on
hopefully I
TikTok.
can help you out with that.
Hold me to it too, Sam.
I
Like,
absolutely.
check up on me. Like, hey,
Hey,
I
man.
still haven't came across your page yet.
I absolutely will, because I mean I'm on there all the time, as you know. I mean, that's sort of my thing. I did want to see is if there's anything that you specifically wanted to talk about besides obviously the celestial calendar and with what's going on there.
I'm open, man. Anything you want to talk about surrounding Tomlin Co or just the watch business in general, I'm open, man. Whatever you had to ask, please feel free to ask it.
How do you come about these watch shows? Because I know how I do. I kind of have to. It's word of mouth. Someone, a brand will ask me if I'm going, and then I'll be like, "Oh shit, am I going?" Something like that.
So pretty much similar to that.
Yeah.
First, I like look on I'll Google some things like watch shows coming up or watch shows of 2025, 2026. Then you'll come across like certain event holders, and then you'll just get their calendar. And then when you're at these different events, you meet different micro brands.
Of course.
So I start speaking to the micro brand owners, and they start asking me, and that's what I kind of found out. Like, this community is so giving.
Yeah.
When I first got into it, because like I don't come from a big horology background or anything, so like this was
Myself
like pretty new to me.
Yep, I understand.
So starting, I thought it was going to be like, it might be so snobby. People probably be like withholding information. It's been like nothing but the opposite.
100%.
Like, everybody just share alike. We share resources. We come up across an event. We shoot it to each other like, hey, are you going to be in LA this weekend? We just share different information. So that's been pretty helpful.
1000%. I've noticed that as well personally. I mean, I think what's really cool about the watch industry, or maybe just watch lovers in general, is how excited everyone is to share their passion.
Right.
You know, especially
right.
especially when you get into the people who are working more directly with the brands, and that's why I really love going to the shows with the micro brands. And I'm actually, are you gonna be, or are you planning on attending Wind Up in NYC in October?
I won't be at Wind Up this year.
Okay. You should still, if you have time, you should go check it out for fun.
I was thinking of still going up there, like even for one day, just go up there just to check it out and speak to some of the brand.
Absolutely, because I think
and
Eddie.
Also, I was thinking.
Yeah, you were thinking.
Okay. I was thinking of doing Austin too.
Oh yeah,
Austin.
Absolutely.
So I hear that's
Intersect
is
happening pretty soon as well over there, and I think Houston, maybe Houston or Austin. Is it Austin? Is that where the Intersect's going?
It's Austin.
Yeah.
Austin.
That's awesome. And I actually had the pleasure of going to Intersect in here, and it's a great show, dude. The people who put it on.
So it's not Intersect.
Nice.
I'm sorry. It's a different.
Maybe it's Minutes and Hours.
Minutes and Hours.
Yeah.
There we go. Minutes and Hours.
Also,
Debbie and Austin.
Great show. Super nice people. I mean,
would like to just go down there just to vibe out and see what some of the other micro brands had to offer.
Absolutely.
And just meet people.
Absolutely. And like
this weekend, like there's some people that's at the table for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's quieter. It's really nice. That's what you get out of those smaller shows, though. It's
right.
Honestly, I had so much fun just chatting with folks, and I don't think that I would have been able to be in the position that I am now, having talked to brands and having had conversations, had I not gone to those shows first. If I went to Wind Up before going to the smaller shows, I think I would have been terrified. No idea what to do, and had no FaceTime with anybody, and it would have just been kind of pointless. Like, I think that's basically, for the most part, all the major stuff that I kind of wanted to cover.
All right, so I want to ask you a few questions. How did you get into watches?
I'm so ready. Say it again, sorry.
How did you get into watches?
So, that's a great question, actually. You caught me off guard. I always thought watches were really cool because I'm kind of a nerd. Like the mechanics of it. And when I got back into watches, I think I was 16 or 17 years old, and I went to a flea market, and not a flea market, it was a pawn shop with my friend from work, who I knew was into watches because he was kind of my, I hesitate to say mentor, but like a friend. and I knew he was into watches, so him and I went, and I spent maybe 30, 40 minutes just looking at what they had in the case. And I remember being more into sort of subdued designs. So what I ended up picking up was this Belova. I have it upstairs. I've had it for the past 12 years, whatever it may be. I broke the strap. I love the dang thing. I replaced the strap. It's a great watch, and it like lasted me so long. And I just like being able to look down and know what time it is, if that makes sense. There's something really cathartic about, it's very grounding to just look down and be like, okay, I know what time it is. I'm good.
Right.
I'm not losing time. I feel like I lose time a lot, especially on my phone, especially with the digital age and with video games. And I mean, to be honest, in the past 3 months, I've probably spent 3 total hours playing video games. That's it.
Compared to how much you used
compared to several hundred. I mean, I would put in time. Like, I'm not, like, many hours. And my time has been so much more productive. And I count that on watches, to be honest. So that's kind of what got me back into watches when I was younger. And then recently, actually, I don't know if you are familiar with Ben Ross. He's a TikToker. He does, I guess if you're not on TikTok, then you probably don't know this yet, but you will. But you will. He's a really popular TikToker. He does a lot of watch-related content. He actually put out this challenge. So anybody who did 3 videos a day for 30 days, this was back in June, maybe just before June. He said anybody who did that, he would buy them a $500 watch.
Oh, okay.
That was the deal.
Did you win it?
There was me and 20 other guys approximately who all finished the challenge. We all started, and we were all communicating still on TikTok. We're all friends. We still...
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. And we've just kind of built this little community, and that support system of just other guys who are going through the same...
With common interests.
With common interests, going through the same grind that I am has been very... It's made me feel really welcome, and being new to it as well. And because everyone else is new, and everything that I don't know, they also don't know. So we're all kind of hitting these same steps and stages together.
No, that's good.
And it's been
And the scary part is that you don't know what you don't know, right? Isn't that scary?
Exactly. And that's the thing too. That's for me, I think that's the fun part, if that kind of makes sense. Like, cuz I'm excited. Like, I don't know I don't know how you're going to react. I don't know how anybody's going to react when I reach out to them. You know what I mean? Like, and I've had a variety of reactions. I've had courteous no's, I've had less courteous no's, I've had we would love to do this, and then nothing ends up happening, or no thank you, and then something does end up happening. For me, that I hesitate to say that it's a game, because it's not a game. It's my career, but it's interesting for me to see what reaction I'm going to get. Not knowing makes it more interesting. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm a psychopath.
No, I get you. I definitely I understand it, and I just want to get like a little bit of advice. Don't take it personal. Yeah. If they decline, or 100%. If they don't come around to it,
100%.
Just don't take it personal.
Absolutely. I mean, you get 1,000 no's for every one good yes, and I'm willing to accept that, especially in a new industry where I know very little. But then again, there are also those times where you get a surprising yes. There's some brands, I'm not going to mention the specifics. They're huge brand. You know what I mean? They're massive. They just put out a new watch, and I actually reached out to them on Instagram, and they hit me back. So now I have a call with the Los Angeles director like tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's good.
Just drawing those connections, and I was shocked and surprised, but at the same time, like, this is great. You know, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. I've just been enjoying it. You know, I've just been really trying to get into it and be myself and in the content. It's hard because TikTok is a weird game. I mean, there's a fine line between doing what your audience wants you to do and doing what you want to do for your audience.
Yeah, I can see how that could happen.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even as someone who makes products to sell to people, there's a difference between doing.
If I listen to everything that everybody say I should do, like, I probably won't have anything cohesive.
This is so true. And
so I just try to kind of stick to, I definitely take all suggestions and everything, but I just try not to forget, like, where I'm headed, like where I want to be at. So, like, as long as I keep like my end goal in mind, I try to you know, utilize people like what people say and information they give. You know, I gotta, as some people say, eat the meat, discard the bones.
Yep,
Like just
that's insightful. I like that. I'm gonna carry that with me in life because it's so easy. You like you said, you get words from every different. Everyone has something to say. Everyone has an opinion, right?
right,
How valuable are they? You tell me.
right. You just don't know.
Right, right. But do you have any other questions for me? Because that threw me off, but it was awesome.
You got any crazy watch stories or anything?
My crazy watch story. I picked up a vintage Tissot for $40, and then
wow.
it's. Let me just go grab it. Hold up. I had the pleasure of picking up this vintage Tissot stylist at a.
Okay.
It's in incredible condition, basically, is my point, and it has the original crocodile strap.
Okay.
It was not functioning when I picked it up, but I got the movement replaced, and now it's been running clean ever since.
Say, oh, that's beautiful.
It's
No,
a nice.
I'm familiar with the model. Though.
I'm dead. Yeah, it's an old school stylist. I think it's gold plated, possibly filled, but I doubt it. But I got it for like $40, so crazy price. I saw it in a bag of watches. Is the last place you expect to find a beautiful. I mean, the dial's incredible.
It wasn't one of them things when they said like you could just buy the whole bag for this much.
No, they this store does their watches really weird. When they store them, they just put them in a bag.
Ouch.
It's just I'm like, dude, anything you had that was worth anything anyway is now just scratched to shit. But as soon as I saw them about to put it back in the bag, I'm like, hold up. I'm gonna buy that. Don't. Please stop. Whatever it is.
Did you know what it was? Did you know everything about it prior to buying it?
I saw the
looking
strap.
It up after you purchased it?
No, I saw I knew the name Tissot. Obviously, I'm familiar with the name. At the time, the cleanliness of the dial just stood out to me. It's incredibly crisp, and every other watch there just looked a little bit haggard, if that makes sense.
Just a little dingy.
Yeah, a little. Spend a little time out on somebody's wrist. Too much. So.
Right.
This
no good patina, just.
Right. There's a difference between patina and destroyed. So.
Just beat up.
Exactly. Right. But I was like, this is perfect. This watch looks incredible, and it's an original. I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's the strap. You can't buy this strap. The strap doesn't exist. It's like. That's my point, and it's beautiful. It's very cool. It's a cool watch. It's the craziest story I really got right now, but I'm working on it. I'm always hunting for deals.
Across some real good stories. Some more good stories, rather.
We're building them every day. I'm going. There's something that I completely forgot that I had a thought about earlier, but I want to bring up as well.
All right.
Being a people of color owned watch company, how does that factor into your identity as a brand? Because I'm Puerto Rican. I got to connect with a Puerto Rican watch company, and my heart was so full, and I was so happy to just see my culture represented in a way that
that's good.
No one else is doing.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good, and I think it's being a black man, I think is definitely important. A lot of times, like us as a culture, we like popularize other brands. So I'm like real big on shouting out other black-owned watch brands, and
Absolutely.
I think just continue to build their community. Like anybody I speak to, any black or person of color that I speak to about, like, hey, I own a watch brand, they're like, whoa, so you're the only one? I'm like, no, I'm not the only one. But that's an issue to me that they think I'm the only one.
Right.
Right. That's why I'm like so big on highlighting other brands.
So what would be some other black-owned watch companies that you wanted to shout out? Like, I know we obviously got Verdure. We love Eddie.
Yeah, we got Verdure. Verdure is a great one.
Yep.
I like to shout out Sirens Watch brand.
Okay.
That's a pretty good. Are you familiar with Sirens?
No. How do you spell that?
He spelled it different. I think it's S-O-R.
You'll have to send that to me.
I'm gonna definitely send it to you. Mason Diafilion. That's another watch brand. He's actually in the process of launching his brand. Awesome. But he has like some beautiful like dials. He played with like a lot of stone dials and different leather straps.
I'm a big stoner. Big
man,
stoner.
I got you. I got you.
Hell yeah.
Benson. I think he's actually over there on your coast
Oh,
right now.
word.
Marcel Benson.
Okay.
Benson by Marcel. He has something going on. Um, I came across Compass Watches. I
Okay.
came across his brand as well.
Hell yeah. Dude, I'm gonna have to look into all these because these are all brands that I'm unfamiliar with.
No, I appreciate you
Yeah.
asking that, and
Yeah.
because like you said, I think it's important to highlight brands of color.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like we're out here, like we're out here in the watch world. Okay, like
I just came across another brand, Puerto Rican owned brand.
is it
I
Gio?
think it's Nick. I know his name is Nico.
Okay.
I forgot the actual brand. I just met him this weekend.
Okay.
He didn't
Oh,
he
shit.
wasn't presenting at the watch fair. However, I think he had like a raffle giveaway at the watch fair. I'll just send you his his page.
I want to check it out. Yeah, because I know of one that's Gio, and he's awesome. Gio's super nice guy, the nicest guy you ever met in the world. I'm based out of LA. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm from Seattle, and my family's in Puerto Rico and all over the East Coast, kind of. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you're based out of Philadelphia, you said?
So the showroom is appointment only. It's located 311 East High Street, Pottstown, PA, 19464.
Thank you so much. This has been an absolute honor.
Definitely appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah, this is great. This has been awesome, and I'm so excited to share this with other people and share Tomlin. Have them see what you do.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. Any questions, feel free to reach out to me.
Absolutely. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. It's creators like you that kind of keep pushing the culture forward, as far as micro brands. So definitely, I appreciate you reaching out.
Absolutely.